Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Dovgan and I'm so happy to see you. Today I'm going to show you the main basic steps in waltz. To be specific, it's gonna be small box, big box, progressive step, and we will do small box and big box to the right and to the left. Let's go. Whoa. Waltz music is in 3 1/4 time, so we count 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and they're all equal, so it's like slow slow slow. That's it. I want to share with you something that styles that characterize this dance. So first of all, we always have soft knees. We're not straightening our knees fully. Even when we go up, we soften our knees. We're not locking our knees and moving them backward. If you go down or either when you go up, your knees are softened. We have a high ball of the foot. Don't try to put your heel close to the floor. We show the high ball of the foot and then we switch it to the heel. And when we go up, we're not staying like this. We need to pick up our heels up. Don't try to sit in the toilet position. Don't move your hips backward. You need to imagine that you sit on a high bar chair. So pick up your glutes up, straighten up your thighs, your hips, and that will be very, very good. On basic steps, on the count of 1, we're always in the lower position and we go forward from heel and push from the ball of the foot. The backward leg is pushing from the ball, the forward is going to heel flat. When we go backward, on count 1, this is count 1, we're always in the lower position in basic steps. In advanced steps, sometimes you're not there. And then you moving backward and you push from the ball of the foot, the backward leg is in the ball of the foot, the forward leg pushing from heel, and then it's switching to the ball of the foot. And we always create a swing action, so instead of be like in a one level or jump one to the other foot, we're swinging down, then up, and go higher, 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 then down and up, higher, higher, higher. And remember, we're not straightening our knees because that will create that kind of jumpy look. Okay, so let's move on to our first move, and it's gonna be small box. So I will ask Dima to help me. Welcome, Dima, again. So happy to see you. Let's turn this way and we start a step forward from the right leg. We'll do social way first. Bend your knees, make a step from the right leg forward. We go heel flat, then we go side step, then we close feet and we go down. Then we make a step backward from the left, we make a side step and close. For a social way, you can just like do the regular steps as you do in life, just like step, side, close. Don't even like go down and then up. So you can just like make a step, close together, step, close together, and do 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Boys start to go forward. In this case, girls start from the second part, so she goes backward from the left leg. And 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3, and we have a regular hand hold, so the right girl's arm and the left boy's arm staying like this, and the left girl's arm and the boy's left arm staying like this. His arm on the shoulder blade, her arms on the shoulder, her fingers on the right arm staying on top. Let's move to the competitor's way. Practice rising and lowering, rising and lowering, and when you go up, again, I already repeated, don't straighten up your knees, because in this case your butt will go backward, and we want to have flat back, collected center, and high heels. And then we put heel on the floor, but here check that your weight is not going backward on the heels. So you put a heel, but your weight still staying on the ball of the foot, and then you relax your knees. And then you go up and down. Try to go down and at the same time move your leg forward, go up, and at the same time collect your feet, and then bend and at the same time move backwards and go up and collect your feet. And that exercise will help you to dance right in time to music, because if you will separate it and like go down, then move the heel, then just to make a step, you will waste your time and you will be out of music. So we connect these two moves, lowering and moving leg, and rising and collecting leg. We are moving our leg forward, so we start from the heel and we slide with this heel forward. First of all, when we're lowering, we're not putting heel from the straight beginning. We start from the ball of the foot, and we have ball of the foot when this leg is close to the standing leg. Then we switch it to the heel really like soon, so you don't need to put ball of the foot and make the half step like that, but you start from this position. Then you move your heel, and also you move your thigh forward. And when you feel that you're already not able to stick your heel, your backward heel on the floor, when you feel that, okay, I can't move forward anymore, we pick up that heel, we slide forward, so we push with that heel our weight forward, and this is a center of balance position. So you need to practice in order to feel comfortable, because if you can't do this center of balance, you will jump from one leg to other leg. Then you put a toe, this is the lowest point. You go up. So how you go up? You don't straighten your knees, you need to really use muscles of your legs and center, and you pick up your glutes and straighten your thigh. And here you see, I'm still in the lower position, so it's not like I'm fully go up. And then I point the toe to the side, my heel is already up. I pick up my heel of the standing leg, and I'm staying on two heels. Check here that you have two parallel legs. Then you collect your feet together. And then you remember we're lowering and we already moved the leg backward. We go with our ball of the foot. Here check that your hip is relaxing and your thigh is going backward. And here again we have center of balance position. So your backward leg is bending, the forward one is straightened. Try to collect the center, and here switch leg to the ball of the foot, and then put heel softly of the backward leg. Then we move this leg to the side, and we pick up this heel, collect those feet together, and then we kind of lower it. So let's try it one more time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna mirror it for you. And we do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So for social, you can do the regular hand hold, as I already said, and relax. For competitors, you have two ways. One way is a practice mode when you do the full frame, but you're not connecting in your body, so you kind of have a space between. And here we start from the right leg, goes from the left. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And the other option that you can do for competitors is try to keep your full frame. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here you do a little bit to the left, and on the second part you go a little bit to the right, just a bit. And also for competitors level, we're not going to the side. When we go forward, we move like to the side and a little bit forward, and when we go backward, we move to this, not to the side, like to the side and a little bit backward. Okay, as you can see when we dance in couple, we do 1, he moves forward a little bit, and now I move a little bit forward. Okay, so let's try these two ways to music. The same move you can try to the left. It's gonna be everything the same but opposite. How can that be? The same but opposite. Okay, let's try. We walk from the left, then we make a side step together. We walk from the right, side together, left, side together, right, side together. We'll mirror in, and let's try one more time. Left side together, right side together, left side together, right side together. We'll try it together. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. For competitors, we're doing the same, but from the left to left. We do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Mirroring to you, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and couple with the space between. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Try in a full frame, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Say that for socials where we show that kind of simple way, because when people just want to start to dance and they try to do everything right, the best technique, sometimes they exaggerate it and they do it even like worse than it can be. For example, teachers say lift up your arms, but they not stretching their shoulders before and they kind of look like this. Teachers say straighten your neck and the girls start to do like this. So I recommend you for social try to make it look good. And also for wedding couples, okay? So don't try to do something super complicated. Okay, let's move to the progressive step. So if you already learned this, progressive step will be very easy for you because we kind of mix this small box around. We start from the, let's say, first part of the small box forward. From the right leg, we go 1, 2, 3, and then we go from the left forward. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And then we repeat it and we can walk like that forward many times. We can do one more. 1, 2, 3. Then when you decide, okay, I don't want to go forward anymore, go backward. And you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, and you can do, for example, one more. 1, 2, 3. The rule is you don't go from the same leg as you're collected. So if you collected the left leg, the next step will be from the right. On the next moves, there will be moves where you're staying on the same leg, you're collecting the leg and you go from the same leg. It calls like hesitation, and there are also other moves. But for right now, remember it because it's a really important rule. So let's try it one more time. Actually, let's mirror into you. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And let's do 4. For example, 4 forward, 4 backward, but you can mix them as you want, okay? So that's your dance, your time to shine. Okay, and here how it looks in a couple, and we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, forward, forward, and again backward. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We can look at each other. It's not a rule. If you're like social dancers, you can do whatever you want. You can even kiss each other, okay? It was a secret. Okay. So let's move on to the competitor level. So the same thing, we do like a half of a small box from the right leg, then half of a small box of the left leg, and then we go backward, and we go backward. Teachers will put a choreography for you. Usually they do one of the basic natural turn, we'll learn this move later, and they will do half of the progressive step. Let's mirror in this and go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go backward. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do in the first hold when we have a space. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's good. And let's do the second hold ring. And we go. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, we have little shape, okay? So this way, and here, that way. Okay, let's try this to music. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the last move in this video is gonna be a big box. Here you need to know what is a quarter turn. So I think that you know that this is a full turn, this is a half turn, and a quarter is like 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can do it to the right, to the left. So we will start from the big box to the right. In this case, we need to be both on the one side. We go from the right leg as in a small box, and then instead of going to the side here, we do in the same side step but with quarter turn to the right. So, but in order to do it right, we point the toe first, like this, okay? And you slide it forward, and then you pick up the backward heel, you turn, and you collect your feet together. That will be the first part. For social dancers, you can just do step forward with the right, then side step with the left, and collect your feet together. We're bending our knees, we move left leg forward. It's the same as in the small box of the second part. And instead of going to the side, we'll go to the side, but with quarter turn to the right. And here we collect our feet and bend our knees. And then we'll repeat that sequence, the two pieces. We're gonna go forward, quarter turn, collect your feet and down, backward, quarter turn, collect your feet and down. For social, it's just like a step forward, step side, feet together. Remember, we're collect the right leg, so we go left, right, together, right, left, together, left, right, together. And for competitor level, we bend the knees, do everything the same technique. Then we point the toe, pick up the backward heel, slide, make the step big, turn, make sure that you stay on the two ball of the foot. Then we collect our feet, bend the knees, make a big step backward. Here I point the toe, go on the two ball of the foot, make sure that your two foot are parallel here. Then you collect your feet and you repeat that in a dance. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We don't have here space for both of us to do the full length, but for example, if one of us will be dancing, we'll do like really big steps, but not because we are trying to do big steps, because we are sliding and go through the center of the balance, through this position. Kabam! Let's show you how it looks in a couple. In a social way, the girl starts from the backward leg. Imagine that you do from the second part. You go backward and the boy starts from the right leg forward. We do 1, 2, 3, then we switch places. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Here's the tip for you. In order not to bump each other, the boy's left leg go to the girl's right leg. If you put it close to the left leg, it will be really hard to turn then, okay? The next thing, the side step. So girl right now inside of the turn, she will do a little step and boy will do a huge step. That's why the girl who is inside of the turn, doesn't matter, then you will switch places. You turn your foot and you do a little step. But for who is outside of the turn, you need to point your toe and slide first forward and then only turn to the side. Because if you, let's switch places. So if you won't slide forward and turn from the straight beginning, you see, I will be in front of him. For social level, it's okay, we can just do like this. But for competitor level, I will switch to his left side and it won't look good. Let's do one more time for social. Go start from the left backward. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. For competitor level, you do everything the same, but with a nice technique and in a frame. And 1, we just swing, shape to the left, shape to the right, swing to the left, swing to the right. Girls start turning the head. It's going everything on lower part of the back. So let's try this to music and then I will explain you big box to the left. Let's try left big box. So we'll do the same as in the left small box and we do each time quarter turn to the left when we need to go to the side. So we start from the left leg forward, then instead of going to the side, just straight to the side, we turn quarter turn to the left and together. Then we move backward from the right leg, do the quarter turn to the left and together. And we repeat that set, go forward from the left, quarter turn and together, backward from the right, quarter turn to the left So that's it. In the left box we do quarter turn each time to the left. In the big box to the right we do quarter turn to the right. For the competitors we do the same technique. We're sliding, then here we're moving forward. Remember, instead of just turn, we slide forward and then we turn. 1, 2, 3, then we move backward. 1, 2, 3, 1, we move forward. 2, together. 1, 2, together. And if separate the counts, for all these basic moves, I recommend you on the 1 go forward, either backward on a low level. On the 2 you make a side step and you stay on the 2 balls of foot. On the 3 you collect your feet together, and third count you can divide into 2, 3 and end. So on 3 you collect, on the end you bend on your knees. So it's 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, so let's try this in the couple. And we go 1, 2, 3, 1 quarter turn to the left. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's gonna be easy to remember if you have this rule. So for a left small box and big box, you go forward from the left leg, because it's the left, and backward from the right. And for a small box and big box to the right, you go forward from the right leg and backward from the left. On the turns you do quarter turn to the right if it's right side, quarter turn to the left if it's left version. And let's do competitive way of left big box. And 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Let's try this to music. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I have a lot more things to share with you. Technique for competitor level, and also a lot of dance moves for people who just want to have fun with me. So go ahead and subscribe and follow me, and let's be a dance big family. Love you and see ya. Go close to the girl's right arm. Okay, so
like.
Ha! Yeah, leg. Don't put it close to the arm. Girl's leg. I said the arm. No. Okay. How it can be? Everything the same, but
How can that be?
How it can be?
How can that be?
How can that be?